we need to talk about this motherfucker Cecil, bro. We
Cecil!
deadass need to talk. Yo,
Cecil!
Yo, with Cecil, it is on site with this. Yo,
I can't
the
stand.
whole third season, this man's talking about I'm the guy that has to make the hard decisions, bro. I'm the type, you might not always agree with what I got to do, but it's like, I'm in charge of like this shield ass like shadow ops government organization.
Exactly.
And sometimes, you gotta break some eggs to make an omelet, you know what I'm saying?
You gotta work with villains.
You gotta do what you gotta do. The decisions that he makes are actively sabotaging
Planet Earth.
the security and like the sanctity of planet Earth, bro. This man kept Conquest on ice. Not even on ice. He kept him like in his prison and be like, oh, if he like moves an inch, if he like moves like half an inch, like the whole place will blow up. Sure enough, motherfucker gets loose. We don't see the place blow up.
No, it blew up underground. But what's just so dumb is that the whole concept is that Mark is the strongest being on planet Earth, and he was getting his ass whooped by Conquest. Conquest, Superman, on steroids. Okay, bro's like ridiculously strong. Like he's like one of the strongest Viltrumites. Most Viltrumites fear him, and like people were clowning because he got pimp slapped by General General Crag.
Oh yeah,
but it was like
Thrag hold his ass.
No, but it's like it was only because Grand Regent Thrag was there. Otherwise, none of the Viltrumites would ever lay a hand on Conquest.
Yeah, he literally gave that whole monologue where he's like, "Yo, I'm so lonely. Nobody wants to play with me because I'm such a raw ass nigga. I be like murking fools.
He's like,
so scared of me."
Bro said, "I don't even get a real name." Only a purpose. Conquest.
What the fuck?
That shit was so
like only
tough.
a purpose.
But like the thing is, we find out at the beginning of season 3, Cecil has like these contingencies in place in case Mark ever steps out of line. He has literally like system implanted in his brain from when like he was like
when he last got his ass whooped, like in the season 3, he surgically implanted like a device to mess with his brain and his ability to fly.
His inner ear. And it's like literally like white noise that he can activate like at any time that like fucks Invincible up and like fucks up
like
his senses.
His equilibrium is just off. It's terrible.
Yeah, as far as we could tell, since we saw like Conquest escape, where the fuck is that technology for Conquest?
Yeah, he couldn't do that. Because the whole premise of Viltrumites live for thousands of years, and as they age, they get stronger. So like Conquest being the oldest Viltrumite left after the Scourge virus, and him already appearing like an old man, he's well over thousands of years old. Because in the comics, Nolan now, as he's like at Earth, he's around 2,000 years old. So, and he looks like he's like mid 40s or something. Yeah. And like Conquest looks like he's like elderly and he's in his like late 60s, right? So like he's probably like over 4,000 years old. So he's probably really dense. But man, but even with what you're saying, the surgery, man couldn't perform surgery because they probably tried and couldn't, right?
But Mark cracked his skull open.
Yeah.
Like you could literally like see the shit was like a coconut.
You're right. You couldn't just slip a little.
I'm saying.
Slip a little booger in there.
Like, it couldn't have been that difficult is what I'm saying. It's like, Cecil continues to
but man said, we're going to explode this guy. Fam, nothing on Earth can really penetrate this guy's skin. What are you on about? What are you on about?
You know what it is? It's hubris. It's like Cecil feeling the need that like he constantly needs to like swing his dick around. Like it's not only that like he's like, we have these contingencies in place. He needs to feel like he is in control of every situation and every superpower being, even when he's clearly not. So the fact him even like having the fucking gall, the goddamn chutzpah to keep Conquest like as a prisoner secretly, thinking that like he could contain the situation, knowing the devastation that the man caused, like that was literally worse than what Omni-Man did.
Now, him attacking Mark was like some of the dumbest shit I've ever seen. But like him being afraid of Mark, like people were like, he shouldn't have did what he did. I agree. They shouldn't have put like a bomb in him, right? He really shouldn't have implanted like a device to mess with his head. Well, but see, I get like that too. But like with what Mark's shown us and with what Mark is going to continue to show us, it was just a bad decision that could have flipped him to the other side of maybe my dad was right and I should fuck y'all up. But like when it comes to Cecil attacking him, that was one of the dumbest choices he could possibly make, because even with the weapon, he was still whooping ass. And when it comes to so you don't want you don't want to piss him off and you don't want him to attack you. So you're just going to attack him. And again, you're just a regular human guy.
Facts.
And it's like after he was like talking mad shit after like, Robot stopped the signal, whatever.
Mhm.
He was talking mad shit and he was like, oh, you little asshole. Don't ever think you could threaten me. Da, da, da. And bro just yoked him up, bro. Bro just yoked him up. And it was just like, yo, don't ever come near me or my family. I'll kill you, cuz.
Nah, because like, who did he think he was talking to?
Right?
Like, my thing was, like, with that whole situation, I don't have a problem with Cecil putting the bomb in the motherfucker's head. I don't. I think that, like, it's
but
like...
I wanted to be clear that his life being threatened only happened after man almost killed Invincible.
Literally. Like, I don't have a problem with him having a contingency to, like, potentially, like, incapacitate Invincible should the need ever arise. But you're right. The way he went about it in that situation...
Jumped the gun. Like, I've
literally...
never seen... not even Batman would jump the gun that quick. Not even Batman would hit Superman with that kryptonite bullet that quick.
Nah, it's like being black and dealing with the police, dog. It's like literally Mouse was looking for any excuse to pull out that trump card just to be like, yo, I got that shit.
I got something.
I got something for your ass. Like, holy. Anything else about Invincible season 4 so far? Oliver's development was kind of interesting.
Him being bigger, yeah. Oliver is like a year old, by the way. Like literally, and he's already like a teenage boy. His species. So Nolan Viltrumite laid down with basically bugs.
Fuck the bug, like, literally.
Fuck the ant, bro. Fuck a humanoid ant.
Right in the thorax.
And then so the ants' lives in contrast. It was like a really good lesson what they were talking about, because the ants' life in contrast, they grow to adulthood within 1 year. So like one of the things was like Mark took Oliver back home with him after Nolan left to be raised by humans, because he was aging fast, but he was aging still very slow comparison to his mom. And his mom's like final words was like, look at me, look how much older I am from the like months you arrived here. Everyone that knows and loves my son will be dead before he can even say his first words. He should be raised among like people like you. And then Mark's like rebuttal was, that's something my dad worried about for me as well. So it's like the contrast there, For
me, that whole situation is another thing that I feel like was brushed past a bit too easily, because how is it that like you commit all these atrocities as Omni-Man, you go to another side of the galaxy, and you end up fucking a bug? And like having a bug you like bug what you. Where how do you get from point A to point B? I feel like we skipped some chapters.
No, you know what? I'm actually glad to talk about this. It's because after
the morals and ethics of bug fucking. Like let's discuss it. Let's discuss it.
A bug's life on my deck. Okay, let me discuss this, because people were so confused over like why Nolan would suddenly develop feelings for like another person, and like Nolan, like Mark's father, also attacked
just another
him.
person, a bug,
yeah. He's an alien, so he doesn't really see things like that similarly, and I guess them bugs was thick, yo.
That was the most diabolical. Hear me out.
No, I'm not even talking about this. Hear me out for this. The reason why Nolan was suddenly like very emotional is because, again, he is thousands of years old. When he became an adult, the day he became an adult was him getting his ass beat, okay? And like they already showed like how they treat children in that society. They will murk you for getting a question wrong, okay? So like how he was raised from like year like 1 to 18, right? Now he's an adult. He got his ass whooped by his mother and father, and his mother wanted to kill him. His father was like, the boy fought well, let him live. Yep. But like, what's it called? Take that and now apply that to thousands of years of like conditioning. We're dealing with like thousands of years of conditioning versus Mark's 17 years of life, his 20-year marriage to Debbie, right? That's like what he says, what's 17 more years? I could always start again, make another kid. Yeah. He's already been alive for so long. 17 years is like nothing.
Do you think he has kids already?
I don't think so. Like, again, I don't think so, because from what we've seen, again, Viltrumite society is so violent, they don't even think like that. They don't even think, and especially when there's only 50 of them left, is like some of the people left are women. They're not having kids, and it's not because like It's because they're not interested in having any kids. And cool, but like even when it comes to like, oh yeah, we'll do the repopulation, the men can handle that. I don't want to deal with I don't want to have any kids, whatever. And if someone tries, well, I'm gonna beat their ass.